And if we ask the stars what they mean, what would they say back to us? Welcome! You want to go on a card journey today? Give me some of your time, and I'll give you some of your story. Well, let's see what the cards say. Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to Coin Place Tarot. My name is Coy, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader for today. This is Static Quick Announcements. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That way when uploads are made, you can see what the stars are trying to say to you. Also, if interested, individual reads are up and open. You can message or email me directly. Link is on main, and we'll set it up, okay? So, Cancer, for my crab people, what is going on today? As you can see, some things are changing if you're coming back to the channel visually. First, I'm going to be using these blue light glasses moving forward. They help, I feel they're helping with my eyes, as the intensity of the ring light with working with 12 signs. It could be a lot for me, you know? The second is I'm trying to put some art in the background, change up the visuals a bit, hopefully spruce things up a bit. So as things change for me, so too will they for you. This is going to be your ATC, your As Things Change read for the month of September. As Things Change is the style of reading that I do, where we set the fives out, which in the tarot card deck are normally cards of conflict, and rip the band-aid off, right? The purpose of this is if we address the conflict in all of its forms most directly, we hope to glean the most immediate amount of insight from it. This is represented by every element in the tarot card deck: water, earth, fire, and air, cups, pentacles, wands, and swords respectively. The purpose being, if we can say the hard part out loud, then what to do next becomes very, very easy to do. Okay? As a preamble to the read, Cancer. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but don't always be so willing to reverse. At times, even gets difficult. Understand that I, as your tarot card reader, I'm not here to misguide you or mislead you. Trust me, like I said earlier, I work with 12 signs for every round of reads. I do not have the time to lie to any of you. I just read what's on the board. So instead, we lay our cards out on the table. And good or bad, come rain or sunshine, we talk about it, because at the end of the day, tarot is a conversation. Just an energetic one. Yep. So follow along with me and you read today, Cancer, your ATC read. And let's see what the cards say. We're going to start over here with the Five of Cups. Just the cards that you need to see, please. That you need us to see for Cancer in this reading. Can I get a third? Cool. King of Swords. Okay. Hold on. Moon, card of Pisces. Okay, I think I know where this is going. And Temperance. Yeah. Something that you thought that you did absolutely perfect, to the best of execution, still fell apart. Right? That's very obvious. To that King of Swords, hey, I tried my best, and I just don't know how it got here. It's still eating at you. And Temperance here, yeah, there's things that we do not even understand under the moon. There's things that are not entirely clear to us, but we're trying to let time heal all, even though right now it's still very fresh, right? I think that you have a right to feel whatever you're feeling, but there may be some deeper reasons as to why whatever you were so dead set on did not work out, right? Because for all that good energy to fall underneath the Five of Cups, it tells me it didn't play out the way you thought it would. And fair, absolutely fair. The question is, what are next steps? Because we can sit and lament over it, but I think especially Temperance coming out next to such a deft card of action, it's trying to ask, pick yourself up. There's a lot more of the world to go see. Pick yourself up here and now, okay? Next to the Five of Pentacles. Find the Five of Pentacles, what do we need to see? Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, got it. And the last, the Page of Wands. So you were looking for a job opportunity, or at least something to further your capabilities in your field, whatever that is for you, Cancer. And It feels like you just got slapped in the face because of it. That Page of Wands then coming out saying, it is very hard to maintain optimism when I knew I was the best person for this, right? And you're not even trying to blow yourself up about it. It just is the facts of the facts. What you're seeing as a lack of opportunity right now is actually trying to push you in a different direction, right? The Five of Pentacles is not something meant to last forever. Although that is a placement card, you got mostly Pentacles underneath that as well. The point being is that if you're saying that you're the best for this and you saw it as a new opportunity awaiting and it didn't work out, then prove that also there's a space and a place beyond even that, right? I think, again, because it's still so fresh, it's still sitting with you, at least for right now. The thing that we can do, or at least the thing that we can at least try, is expanding our horizons elsewhere. I know it doesn't give you clear answers right now for where and what you want, but it does provide levity in the fact that, no, if I am to say I'm this good, let's do a little bit of a pivot, right? As your tarot card reader. If I am to say that I'm as good as I am, then what else can I pour myself into? Because I can get mad over why didn't I get picked for this, or I could say, screw that. I'm going to do what I want and do it even better. Now, what do we need to find for that? Next, to the Five of Wands. So those cards we need to see, please, from the Five of Wands. How do we engage in conflict? Or what is conflict trying to show us? Hierophant, the card of Taurus, Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Right. I think this was a bit of a shot at your ego, Cancer. Just gonna take a wild guess at it. And the thing is, it's actually pushing you, just like I said earlier, underneath the Five of Pentacles, now the Five of Wands. This conflict is actually pushing you to do something different and let's call a spade better, right? I think if we let ourselves be consumed by it, the Nine of Swords representing all of our anxieties and fears, it impedes us from taking the action that we know we need to take. Because sometimes without a choice, you ain't got to choose. And in knowing that, the Nine of Swords then coming out saying, if then, so what? So what, they ain't like me? So what, I, thought I knocked it out of the park and I really took a hit from this, getting knocked down 9 times, get up 10. What will I do now? And then the Hierophant coming out and saying, did you really think that that was meant for you? Not from the space of ego. Understand, I'm not trying to, damage your ego or question your capability. That's not the purpose of this. But maybe you're being pushed in a different direction for a reason. Now, what is that? And how do we go find it? Okay, next to the Five of Swords. So those cards we need to see, please. Find the Five of Swords in this read. Of internal debates and conflicts. It's all going on in our head. What's the conversation about? Nine of Wands, okay. What about effort? The Wheel of Fortune, and things can and will change with time. And the King of Wands, yeah. I think part of you is coming to realize this now. Yeah, it didn't work out. And that is a factual statement. What is not a factual statement is that that's the end of everything that Cancer can do. And I think you're starting to realize it now as you're looking for more opportunities beyond it. Yeah, it's going to take some time, but not only will we get it right, we'll get it better. And that is your aim, and that is your focus from here on out. Underneath it all, Five of Cups. Still focus on the pain. Still focus on the sadness of what, what could have been, or what is it saying about us as a person. It's not saying much, it's just saying that you ain't there. And maybe that's all that's meant to be said. even if it was, more lucrative financially or had, any perks attached to it. You're not there for a reason. And if you said you gave it your best, then maybe if they did not want your best, somebody else will. Just a pivot. Keep the pivot. Okay? Next, let's get a card underneath every 5 in this reading. Show us cards we need to see, please. Underneath each 5 in this reading. What does Cancer need to know as things change? Okay. Chariot, that's you. That's you. Again, you put in your best, and I know it hurts right now because you didn't get what you wanted, but is that the end of everything that Cancer can do? And if you're saying no, then what comes after that no? I'm going to keep on pressing you on this, Cancer. Next, to the 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. We'll have to sit with the burden of feeling like we're basically overworked, underpaid, and overskilled, right? We feel ourselves evolving, moving to the next stage, wanting to level up in our journey, so to speak. And I think you're taking this as, a total defeat and a loss rather than, okay, what else is out there? And start looking in those directions. Yeah, it's not a fun feeling to sit with right now because it feels like, did this, whatever I was looking for, not like me, or did I do something wrong? No, it's just that this wasn't meant for you. If so, then what? Okay, next to the 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and so the everyday investment that I do here and now will ultimately determine where I can go. I need to start listening to what's going on around me rather than just be trapped in this very distraught place of what could have been. There's more for me to do. And last, to the 5 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Maybe if I start to look at this better and allow things to flow as they should, maybe this is going to give me the freedom and opportunity I need to have in order to do what I have to do to get things right. Now, whatever that looks like for you, Cancer, let that be what it is. But I want you to see this as an opportunity and freedom rather than a total and absolute loss. Underneath it all, High Priestess. Internally, we feel 2 things. The first, why couldn't it have worked out? The second, especially now after this conversation, well, maybe it should have. Ooh, that's so sweet. Okay. And last, the 5 of Major Arcana strewn across the table for Cancer in their ATC read. As we move towards resolution, what do we need to see upon the majors? We'll look at the moon first. What about the things that we don't understand? That's a break. What is it that Cancer needs to see, please, in their ATC reading? Okay. Start here and push forward. 4 of Pentacles. I think there's a difference between investing because of what we want and over-investing, right? If it didn't work out, it didn't work out. So therefore, why do we still hold on, right? I think we're taking it as because we did not get what we were originally looking for. If we held on to it, maybe that would change its course. A rock is still a rock, right? So what, we didn't get hired there. Now what, right? I think that this emotional holding on that you're doing with this right now, Cancer, is also an attachment that you're having that maybe, if I keep on waiting and somehow the situation will change. No, it didn't change for a reason. Look elsewhere. You might be surprised at what you find, okay? Next, in Temperance, 4 of Cups. Yes, there we go. That my apathy, my disappointment, my just overall sense of haze that I feel like I'm filing through right now, it will all change with time. but I need to start looking at the positives. If you don't want me, that gives me the opportunity to look elsewhere. And that's where I should be pivoting my direction towards. Next, to the Hierophant, Six of Wands. Okay. And when we start asking the bigger and deeper questions, we can actually start getting pushed in the right direction. The Six of Wands suggesting victory, that if this did not work out for you, now question why. And then when you made your plan, hit the ground running and don't look back. To the Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords. And things can and will change with time. And I see another opportunity, I'm going to go for it full speed ahead. All gas, no brakes. Okay? To the Chariot, that's you, Eight of Wands. So what do I want here and now? Speak it into existence, and therefore it shall become. In resolution, to the Moon, to the things we don't even understand, the things that are not even or need to answer, Page of Wands. We choose optimism. Even if it's small, here and now, that's much better than where you were before. Underneath it all, Knight of Swords. There we go. And in your underneath, we have the High Priestess, Five of Cups, and Knight of Swords. I need to do something about my sadness. It's not enough to be sad anymore. I got to move forward and I got to move on. What are the next steps for Cancer? Okay, so let's recap this read real quick. My crab people got denied an opportunity, and it's been eating at them internally, so much so that it's been causing delays in their 3D, right? Harping over the what could have been is keeping you locked away from what actually is, which is more opportunity beyond it. And so the thing I want you to look at right now, Cancer, is not how this thing fell through, but what other opportunities are made available from you now. That's the more important thing to look at. Look around. Get connected, whatever you need to. But if you're looking for a new opportunity, something is out there for you. You just got to go find it. That's all I got in your read today, Cancer. Hope this conversation helped. And yeah, it's kind of tough for the crab people right now, but it's also a space to build and move from. I hope that you're able to build well, but the next time that something comes around, you won't take it out on you. You just do the thing. See you around, okay? Take care.